Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 506 today, and we're going to be talking about Canva. I am actually going to be taking my inspiration off of a question I got by one of my clients yesterday, well, the other day by the time you're watching this video, about how she can copy a graphic that's in her personal project across to a team project so she can access all the other assets that are in the team project to finish off her project. It was a whole thing. So let me try and put that in perspective before we even start. So Canva has teams. I'm sure if you have been using Canva in any way with any sort of anger, any sort of vigor, you will be aware that Canva has teams, and the idea is that you can bring people into your team. You can give them access to different parts of your Canva account, the different assets that you're building, the different things that you're doing there, and they can build them up, edit them, share them out with people, do what they need to do. It is a great way of collaborating on visuals for your business. The issue then becomes when you log in and you might be on the wrong team when you're working on something. I've done that. It might also be that you've as my client did, you've started something in your own personal account, but then realized that this is actually something for one of the other teams, and all the asset is in one of the other teams, and you need to move it across so you can use all of those other assets within that visual, that image that you're creating, or that project that you're creating. How do you do it? It is possible. And what I'm going to do today is just walk through how to do it, and then how to find it when you're done, because that was the next step. That was the next challenge we had. So let me share my screen. Let me show you my Canva account, and we can go from there. So this is my Canva account. As you can see, there's nothing in it. Well, there's very little in it. There's only one item in my Canva account. The idea, so I don't work in Canva for myself. I am part of a couple of teams, and I tend to work in those teams and not in my own personal account. The purpose of this video, however, if I just head across here to projects, in my menu here on my left, you'll see that I've got this 5 tips for success graphic. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is one that I actually copied out of another team to put in here so that I could do this demonstration. But this is my own personal account. Now, how do I know this is my own personal account? Let's just start there and work out which team we're in and which team we're working in at the moment. On the left-hand side, when you come into Canva and you've logged into Canva, on the left-hand side, and down the bottom, you've got your profile icon. If you click on your profile icon, it tells you who you're logged in as. It does allow you to switch between accounts, so you can have multiple accounts that you log in and out of. I've only logged into the one here. Now, by an account, let me just... Now, by an account, what I mean is that it is something that you log into. You have a username and password, or you have access to go through their two-factor authentication to log into it. That's what I mean by an account. A team is something that you can access from within your account. I'm trying to make that definition really clear. I'm trying to delineate it really clearly so that you're not using the wrong terminology if you're talking to someone, because it can get confusing. So the account is something you log into. That is who you're acting as. It's who you are going to appear as within the team. The team is the thing that you join to collaborate on. With all that said, let's just bring that back up. underneath your account, you have the teams that you are part of, or the team that you're actually acting within. So at the moment, you can see I'm on my personal account, and if I mouse over it, you'll see I have accounts down the right-hand side. Oh, sorry. Even I did it, right? This is the team you are acting as part of. These are the teams that you can join, or sorry, you can access to do things with. So these are going to be grayed out, blurred out, of course, except for Gail's team. Gail's team is my team's team, or one of my team's teams. It's very confusing sometimes. And my other client has been blurred out down here. So these are the teams that I have access to. My own personal one, and there's only one member in it, me, hello. And then there's Gail's team and my other team, my other client's team. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to copy this graphic, and we're going to put it back into Gail's team. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this before we went any further, however, is to make sure you understand which team you are working as part of. That's actually really quite, let me close that down for a moment. That's actually really quite important to understand. I don't know how many times I've logged in and gone, yeah, I'll just start working, then worked out I'm in the wrong team. I'm working in the wrong team because that was the team I was in last. So it's always good practice in Canva when you're working is to just make sure you understand which team here you've got active. Okay, that said, let's go back to the purpose here. We're going to take this graphic here that is, it's a project that's in play, and we're going to move it back into Gail's team, and then I'm going to move it into a folder within Gail's team so we know where to find it, and I know where to send people without just using the share link. So it's really quite simple. The first thing you need to do, I keep saying that, it's really quite simple, and I'm sure that annoys people because sometimes it's not. Sometimes you go, it's simple for you. I know I feel that way when people say to me, Charlie, it's really easy. It's like, no, it's easy for you. It's not easy for me. So please forgive me if I do that and it annoys you. It triggers you. I am really, really upset. I'm really sorry for that. Anyway, within projects, if you can't find the graphic you're looking for, you can always do a search at the top and search all your content for the name. You can, if you go to home, it might appear on your home screen. For me, it's within my project, so I know where it is. It's here. What I'm going to do is copy this back into Gail's team. I say back into Gail's team, it's because I just copied it from there, but I'm going to copy it to Gail's team, and then I'm going to move into Gail's team and move this item into a project, no, into a folder so that I know where it is. So find the graphic you're looking for, or find the project that you're looking for, come across, you want to be in this view, the list view here. If you're in grid view, you can also do it in grid view. So to change between grid and list view, in the projects view, up just on the, not quite the top right, about a third of the way down on the right hand side, you've got some options. You've got a square that if you mouse over it at the moment, it says view as a list because we're viewing as a grid. If I click on that, we can view it as a list. Or if you want to just view it as a grid, you can view it as a grid. I'm going to view it as a list. On the far right-hand side of the list view of your project, there are 3 dots. Remember, I have said all the way through my podcast, if there's 3 dots, it's generally a menu. If you click on that and come down, you'll see here it says copy to another team. Now, you can only copy it to another team. You can't move it to another team. If you want to move it out of your project into your client's project or into into your client's team, you will need to come back into your team and delete it. I will go through that, but we're going to copy this to another team. So we're just going to click on that copy to another team link. It brings up the teams that I'm part of. Most of these will be blurred out. We're going to choose Gail's team, and it says copy. And it says we're onto it. Now we hurry up and wait. It's only a small project, thank goodness. If it's a bigger project, it would take longer. Now that's gone across. That gave me a pop-up that said it's gone across. Now we need to go and find it. So I'm going to slip into Gail's team by clicking on my profile icon on the bottom left-hand side, going to my Teams menu, choosing Gail's team. It reloads my screen. still the same screen, but it reloads it. This is all going to get blurred out so that you don't see everything that's in here. Just, again, privacy issues. If down the bottom right-hand side, you'll see that my profile icon has changed. It says GT for Gail's team, and then it's got a green AT on it for Ask Charly Leetham team. So that's how I can tell I'm acting as someone as part of a team, is that icon changes. It tells me what team I'm part of. While we're here, this is the home screen of the team. Now there's a lot in here because there's a lot of things going on in this team, and they're doing a lot of work. So it appears here under recent designs. Mine didn't have any because I didn't have any recent designs. If I still am having trouble finding it, as long as I know what the file name is, I can click in the search bar at the top of the screen and search for it. It'll click for, just when you click in the search bar, you see here it's got templates selected. Choose your designs. Make sure you choose your designs because then it will choose the ones that come up for you. Now we're just going to click out of that. We're going to go back to the home screen. It's here. It's right at the top because we've just copied it in. It's right here, right at the top of the screen. We can see it here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move this into another folder. So locate the design you've just copied in. This is why remembering the file name that you used or the description that you used is really helpful. Once you found it, make sure it's highlighted in your list view, and then across on the right hand side there are 3 more buttons, 3 dots. I love 3 dots. It normally means you can do something more. Click on the 3 dots and you'll see you've got the option to move to a folder. I'm going to click on that. It's going to ask me where I want to move it. I have this folder conveniently created called demonstration. I'm going to move it to the folder. And now it gives you a warning. It says when you move it, it's going to be visible to anyone with access to the following folder. So if you don't want to share this with everyone in that folder, you might want to create a new folder. You might want to do something else. For me, that's fine. I'm going to say move anyway. It has now been moved. Now, if I go to projects and then under projects, we have folders. Just about a third of the way down, a quarter of the way down the screen, it says all and folders. Click on folders so we can find them. We're going to look for the demonstration folder. Just going to sort it by name so that I can find it. Oh, it's under Ask Charly Leetham, that's why. Under demonstration, there we go. And there is the information that I sent. There is the information I put forward. Okay, that is how you can move a project from one team account to another team account, or from your individual account to your team account. Alrighty, so I hope that wasn't too confusing for you. I just noticed that my jacket had jumped into that video. I'm so sorry. If you've got any questions, comments, if I didn't cover something or if something wasn't clear, please do let me know in the comments wherever you are watching or listening to this video. Come across to my locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com, and join the conversation there. It is designed for business owners who are trying to get a handle on their tech and answer these types of questions. If this video was useful to you, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.